Welcome back, my crafters and starlights. I can't wait to create something incredible with you guys on today. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video on this channel. In today's video, like I explained on my last video, we will be creating something using the magic circle / magic ring. And using the magic ring, we're going to be creating a beanie. Now this beanie, it took about an hour and 17 minutes, so I kind of rounded up to either an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and 20 minutes, but it really depends on how fast or how slow you crochet. And since I had things to do, it kind of took me a longer time to do it, because usually I can do it in like 30 minutes. But also, this is a longer version of a beanie that I usually make. My beanies are not usually this big and they don't fold to have a brim, but I'm doing it so that you guys can have the kind of beanie that you guys want. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this video. So as I stated previously in my video, I will be showing you guys how to make a crochet beanie using the magic ring method. The beanie I'm making is about 11 inches long and about 9 inches wide. So before we jump in, let's go over how to make the magic ring real quick and what materials you'll need. Here's what you'll need for today's tutorial: a measuring tape or a ruler. I'm using a retractable one, but any kind works. Some scissors, just a regular pair to cut your yarn at the end, a crochet hook. I'll be using a 5mm hook, which is a size H, 8 or an 8, and that's a great size for beginners. And of course, yarn. I'm using a medium weight for yarn, and the brand I'm using is Red Heart Super Saver, which is acrylic. You can use any brand that you prefer as long as it's medium weight. Let's start with the magic ring. Take your yarn and wrap it around your index and middle finger once. Your thumb and ring finger should hold the yarn tail in place. Then wrap the yarn around again so it forms 2 lines on top of your fingers and an X in the back. Now grab your hook facing it up and slide it under the first strand. Twist your hook downward and grab the second strand and pull it through to the front. Carefully slide your fingers out, keeping the loop on your hook. Then yarn over and pull through to make 1 chain, and that's your magic ring. So let's try this method again. Wrap your yarn around your index and middle finger. Hold it in place with your thumb and ring finger, and wrap it to the point where there's an X in the back of your fingers and 2 lines on the top of your fingers. Grab your hook, face it upwards and slide it under the first strand. Twist your hook downward, grab the second strand and pull it through to the front. Slide your fingers out gently, keeping the loop on your hook, and then yarn over and pull through to make 1 chain. And boom, you have your magic ring again. Now let's move on to the second method, because if that method feels tricky, there's an easier way. Start by making a slip knot. Then you will chain 4. After you chain 4, you insert your hook into the very first chain, yarn over, and pull through. There should be 3 loops on your hook now. Pull the first loop through the other 2, chain 1, and you've made your magic ring. Now that you have mastered making a magic ring, now it's time to make the crochet beanie. First, start off by making your magic ring or your magic circle. You can use either method 1 or method 2. Now that you got your ring, chain 1. Into that ring, we're going to add 10 half double crochets. To do a half double crochet, yarn over and insert your hook into the ring. Yarn over again and pull through. You should now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over once more and pull through all 3 loops. That's 1 half double crochet. Now let's do it again. Yarn over, insert your hook into the ring, yarn over again and pull through, and you now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over once more and pull through all 3 loops, and there goes another half double crochet. So now go ahead and finish the last 8 half double crochets and make sure that you count to make sure you have 10 half double crochets in your ring. Once you're done, come back so we can move on. After you finish your 10 stitches, chain 1. We're going to do this after every row that we make while making this beanie. So now for our first row, we're going to increase. That just means you'll add 2 stitches into one spot. So you're going to put 2 half double crochets in every stitch around. and since we started with 10 stitches, you should end up with 20 stitches. Make sure at the end you slip stitch to your first half double crochet and chain 1. For row 2, you'll chain 1 to start off. For this round, you'll do 1 half double crochet in the first stitch, then 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. Repeat this all the way around, alternating between 1 and 2. You should have 30 stitches at the end. Now for the third row, we're going to do 1 half double crochet in the first stitch, another half double crochet in the second stitch, and lastly put 2 half double crochets in the third stitch. So throughout this whole row, keep that same pattern going. 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, then 2 half double crochets. After you finish, you should have 40 stitches total. Every row after the third follows the same pattern. Each new row adds 1 more single stitch before the increase. So on row 4 there will be 1 half double crochet in the first 3 stitches, then 2 in the fourth, and so on. I'll also have a chart on the screen to help you keep track. For this size beanie, teen to adult, I did 6 rows of increases. You can add more if you want a bigger size. Now that your base is done, it's time for the body of the beanie. This part's simple. No more increasing. You just have to do 1 half double crochet in each stitch all the way around. The number of stitches you have depends on how many increase rows you did. I ended my increases at 70 stitches. So for each row now, I'll keep 70 stitches. I do usually about 10 rows for a half beanie look, just enough to cover my ears, but for this tutorial I did 20 rows so that I can fold the edge and make a brim. Once you're happy with the length, Chain 1 and cut your yarn, leaving a small tail. Pull the yarn all the way through the loop and tighten it. You can weave in the ends with a darning needle, or like me, just tuck it into a few stitches and tie it off. And that's it. You've just made your very own crochet beanie. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and following along to my magic ring / crochet beanie tutorial. If this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, feel free to comment down below and let me know how it helped you. I really love hearing your remarks and your comments, and it brings me a lot of joy. Also, if there are any tips that you would like to give me on how to record better or different crochet tutorials that you guys want me to teach, I will be happy to oblige to your request. The only thing that I know I can't do for sure yet are plushies, so anything that's clothing item related, I can do. Also, do not forget to comment hashtag Starlit Nova or hashtag Naya Nova down in the comments to get a shout out in any upcoming video. Thank you, my starlights, and that is all for today. As always, if no one told you today, I love you and stay blessed.